Greetings and welcome to another vlog. I'm Catherine of Sky, and firstly, I want to apologize for having no stream this Christmas. Oh God, we have had procedurally generated hell for the last couple of weeks. In fact, I've been in and out of the hospital over the last couple of weeks for my foot and for, you can hear my dulcet froggy tones here. Oh my God, I've had the flu. And then I stopped having the flu. And then Matthias had a cough, which who knows what that is. And I got the cough. And so he still has the cough. And he has an ear infection. Poor dear. And I have, this horrible cough, which hopefully it doesn't erupt because it sounds bad. It is bad. and the nurse was like, you should let us know if it develops into pneumonia. And I'm like, okay. It might have been COVID, but I don't know. They wouldn't do a test at the hospital. They're like, we don't do those here. I'm like, okay. I guess they only do it in the emergency room or something. And where I was with my foot care, they don't do them in that section. So, anyway, but the worst part of it is, and the reason I think it might have been COVID is because my taste buds for the past week have been all over the place. Like, stuff tastes weird, water tastes bitter. You know you have new problems when the water tastes bitter. And Matthias had a great idea of trying some mouthwash. So I would try the mouthwash, and oh my God, mouthwash tastes so bad. But it sort of washed out the stuff, and of course it takes a few minutes to clear the mouthwash. And after that, it would last for an hour. And then the bad taste would get back into my mouth, and I'm like, oh God. Like I said, procedurally generated hell. New stuff, new punishments around every corner. Oh my God. So anyway, that's what my life's been like this week. I hope yours has been better than mine. We just spent Christmas mostly just chilling on the couch and wondering if we could get water for the other person, Do you have enough energy? No. It's nobody does. And there's the cats. The cats, bless them. I mean, they are like our bastions of cuteness in a wilderness of pain. So they have been helping. They are very, very talented at this. Did I lose one here? No, I didn't find one either. There was one sitting here just seconds ago, but no, they've been very good cats. They've been up to their catty best, and but they can't fetch you water. So Matthias came up with the idea of bringing a little pitcher over here. It's actually the liter measuring cup. So that was convenient and handy. But it's been not great. But it's okay. I mean, we're still alive. We didn't die. And that means we can still keep playing games. There's a funky new mod pack for Factorio that I just heard about in our Discord recently, and I'm gonna give it a go and see if I might be able to play it with Matthias. So that might be fun. We might play that together for you. That's fun. So I'm looking forward to that. And otherwise, I've been really addicted to DSP. I have recorded a couple weeks in advance. Thank God, because man, I needed that. I mean, I've been so sick, I just haven't been able to record anything. And so those episodes been really carrying me. And I'm sorry to the Factorio folks because I feel so bad because I promised you a car mall, and then I got to the point of like, oh my God, this is so much work. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. But I promised it, and it's like, no. And then someone miraculously. So anyway, um, so that's why I haven't been recording, is because I didn't want to do the car mall, basically, because it just seemed like such a huge effort. And then someone miraculously is like, why are you going to do a car mall? You have robots. And I'm like, oh, I have robots. Yes. So, yes, we have robots. So what I might end up doing, and this might be a good idea, is to... I haven't done this before, have I? This is clever, what I'm thinking of now. And it's so simple. You know, it's very simple. Oh, I got a screenshot for that. Anyway, I just got a message from Discord. I see it at the top of my phone there as I'm recording this. It's so funny how toasts work and all that. Anyway, yeah, so I just had an idea of like, when you pull stuff, so we have the mall already there, right? The mall is there, and to provide minimal, well, actually, should we? We could redo everything. Oh, hello. Oh, there's a wild jungle animal here. This is one of the primary bastions of cuteness. I'll try to sit very still, and maybe, oh no, she went the other way. Oh no, Emma, hello. Okay, she's like leaving the room now. That didn't work. Anyway, I was thinking maybe I should just delete them all. Delete it entirely. And then just like make it a robot mall. We'll see. But what you can do, I was just thinking about it. If we delete them all and we just use that, we could just do tiny little split offs off the bus, or keep the split offs we have, and then put them in chests. Just put them all in chests. But what is more likely is that I'll put stuff in chests at the end of the line, and then add new assemblers for new products. I think that's the easier idea, probably. Less work. More easy, less work. I mean, you know, if it ain't broke, you don't need to fix it. I think a lot of people go overboard with like trying to make things into some fantastical ideal that doesn't have a purpose necessarily. And I don't think that that's useful. I think you waste a lot of time that way. And I ain't got time to waste, man. I've been so sick. I don't have time to waste. I'm so far behind on my recording, like with Factorio and other stuff. I promised you that's the sponsored game, and I haven't recorded that yet, but I'm gonna try today. So it's like, yeah, not enough time because I've been sick and stuff like this. So anyway, but yeah, otherwise things have been going okay. Gonna try to get back to the Factorio recording. I was gonna say grind, and I was gonna say grind in the sense of work, not grind, not like gamer grind, because I find Factorio to be a completely non-grindy game. There's no grind. If you're lacking something, you don't AFK. You just go get more of it. It's easy. I don't even know how you can grind in Factorio. It's not even a thing. But no, we'll get back to the Factorio recording, especially for all the people who only watch Factorio. But if you don't, if you want to watch other stuff, the DSP is really great. We're trying out the Dark Fog Rises update, which adds enemies to DSP. And while I feel like the game is kind of perfect without enemies, the enemies do add interesting things, so we're exploring all of that stuff, what we can do with stuff, and oh my goodness, I have a meerkat-shaped animal. Oh my goodness, here we go, Here we go. We watched Star Trek today. Me and the cat. And we watched that episode where these like aliens do like magic-y stuff with their minds, and there's a cat there, and Emma was so interested. She was like, "Oh my god, that cat!" So she was watching the cat run around on the screen and stuff, and I said, that cat is a famous cat, but you are also famous. Oh my god, she's so curious. I said, but everybody knows your name. Everybody knows Emma. So, yeah, she's our good buddy. She's our good buddy. Helping us live our happiest cat lives. Okay, you want to settle? Yeah, there we go. Now we're comfortable. Now, look at this. She's like the chairman of the board now. Isn't she cute? Oh, this cuteness. Hello, Emma. Emma. Well, we found out things about the cat. We had a slight food emergency because I ordered cat food, and it's a lot cheaper buying it online than going to the pet store, right? So I went, I got the cat food, and they delivered it one day later than I thought they should. It was my fault. I should have ordered it early. And this cat, we ran out of food. We had this tiny crumbs on the bottom of the bowl. And so I'm like trying to feed them other stuff I could find, like ham, and we were having like hamburger that night, so I tried to feed them some raw beef. Didn't want the beef. They only Eleonora ate the ham. This one refused to. Look at this cat. She's just beautiful, isn't she? Anyway, she refused to eat the ham and kept yelling at me all night. And finally, I remember, oh my god, I have some stuff from the travel, because I had brought some extra cat food from the US to take with the pet carrier on the airlines and stuff. And I remembered that I had like a tiny, like half a bag of food, like a sandwich bag, a Ziploc bag of food. So I found that and I dumped it into her bowl, and she was so happy because she was yelling all day long. Oh my goodness, this cat was so yelly. But she's the food patrol. Oh my god, Eleanor couldn't care less. She's just silent. I don't know how Eleanor would survive. Whether she would warn us, like, meow, I need food, or maybe she would just start eating our fingers in our sleep. I'm not quite sure how that would happen. But, yeah, this one is the food monitor, the food alarm. This is the food alarm. And, so, yeah, we got the food, and we, Matthias had to replace his ice machine, so he ended up with an extra scoop. So now I'm using the old scoop to scoop the cat food into the bowl, which is a very, I don't know, feels like a very wholesome experience, because you only ever scoop things very rarely, like coffee beans sometimes. But I don't know, it's like 4 or 5 scoops to get her bowl full, and she watches me. And she enjoys the process of watching me and stuff like that. So I just enjoy making my cat happy. Love this cat too much. Anyway, yes, we do love her too much. And Matthias loves the cats as much as I do, I think. He's very fond of them. But they are being very well behaved. And they like it in Sweden. And I think Matthias is probably trying to teach them Swedish. He's meowing at them in Swedish, I'm pretty sure. Whereas I think I meow at them in English, but you never can tell. Anyway, but this one, Nai is still her middle name. She tends to drink from my tall reflecting pools, otherwise known as glasses, my glass on the table. So we gotta just like, no, do not. And, but, you think that they learn. They do learn. They just don't obey. That's their problem. So I don't know how you teach the obedience part. I think they just have to decide for themselves, to be obedient. But it's okay. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Oh, hello. We have another Here, let me let you go. Let you go, and then I can show you my other little bear. Okay, there we go. This is our little bear. Oh, okay, this is, yeah. Okay. We like to stamp the head under my chin. This is important. We've got to do this first thing. Okay, now we can talk to the room here. Hello, this is Eleonora. She's our fuzzy cat, and she may have a new name actually. She may be called Zappy or Sparky or Lightning or something because she keeps shocking Matthias. He'll pat her real, rough her up good, and then he'll take his hand off of her, and then touch her again, and then zap. You know, like so much static electricity buildup, and I'm like, you know, you gotta wait till she touches the ground. We watch a lot of like videos on. Oh no, Emma, she's on the computer desk drinking from my tall reflecting pool. Emma, Nai. No, she doesn't listen at all. Hello. Anyway, this cat is also here, but so yeah. Anyway, we watch a lot of videos about electricity and components and computers and stuff, so I have learned quite a lot about things and stuff, and resistors and capacitors and diagrams, and it's like learning by osmosis. I'm not sure how well it's sinking in, but it's okay, it doesn't matter. I play games, it's fine. So anyway, but yeah, that's about all. I hope you have enjoyed this sort of. I tried to be festive with the hat here. It's like cat ears, I think. I like it because it's. Oh, can you hear that? Oh my god, I shouldn't do that. It's gonna make my head hurt. But it rings. It's jingly. It's like jingle bells and a bow. And anyway, feels festive to me. And anyway, I hope you've enjoyed my silly little stories and all the updates on the gaming and the recording and stuff and things. So anyway, I hope you have a great new year. And what else can I wish? Well, I can wish you great week, great weekend, great non-week. I don't know. No, great rest of the year and the next year and all the years. Great rest of your life. That should cover it, right? That should cover it. I mean, unless you have to include the afterlife too, for those who do believe in an afterlife, of course, because those kinds of things are sometimes certain and sometimes not. Anyway, have a great continuation of your existence. I like that better, maybe. And yeah, I wish you the best. I hope you have a world of possibilities open to you, and I hope you take advantage of those possibilities, because that's kind of important too. You know, that's kind of important too. So anyway, thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.